Hi everyone, welcome to Movie World. I'm Robert Waldman. Today, a fun movie, but it's definitely for the blood and guts crowd. The movie is called Machete, and even the name sounds like trouble. This definitely is a guilty pleasure. It stars Danny Trejo, not exactly sure how to pronounce his name, but I'm going to tell you, with a weapon like a knife, like a machete, there's nobody better. So let me set the stage. And this is one of those far out blood and guts fantasies that I think fans of the action genre are going to love and embrace. And before I forget, for fans of these kind of movies, I want to tell you that plans are already underway for the next Danny Trejo blockbuster called Machete Kills in Space. That gives you an idea of what this movie is all about. It's all about revenge. You see, Danny stars as a federale. He's in Mexico, he works for the Mexican government, and he's a law officer. But unfortunately, he winds up going after the wrong guy, a criminal drug kingpin named Torres, played with relish by a nice guy turned bad, Steven Seagal. Well, left for dead, somehow Machete comes up, returning to live another day in the United States, in Texas no less. He's a down and outer, but he still has that good guy feeling to him, and he still is looking for revenge. So, wouldn't you know it, in Texas, he runs into troublemakers, namely a very high level politico named Booth, played by Jeff Fahey, who may be in cahoots with Machete's old time buddy south of the border, the notorious Torres, who's got his fingers in everybody's pie, including corrupt politicians stateside, namely the potential friendship with a very powerful senator named Senator McClintock, played by none other than Academy Award winning actor Robert De Niro. Who would have thought that Robert De Niro would have signed up for this kind of a bloodbath mess? But I guess he liked the script. His character of a corrupt politician is so over the top, but it's engaging and it's enjoyable. Other members of his cast include Lindsay Lohan, co-starring as Booth's daughter, April, who's not above having a threesome with Machete, who's not exactly the handsomest guy in the world, in a pool with Booth's wife. You get the picture. This is completely over the top. Also, on the side of Law and Order is Jessica Alba, who co-stars as an FBI agent, an undercover operative called Sartana, who somehow meets up with Machete, and they may form a bond in more ways than one. Rounding out the cast is Michelle Rodriguez, always good as Luz. She's a part manager, you might say, of the Underground, a group of Latinos who want to keep Mexicans safe in the United States. So there's lots of politics going on in this movie, especially the fact that Machete is hired by Booth possibly to kill the good senator, who may not be so good. This is far-fetched fun on a high scale. The movie also features Don Johnson. Who would have thought? Don Johnson co-stars as Vaughn. He's a member of a paramilitary white supremacist type group who are interested in stopping people from Mexico crossing the border illegally. Far-fetched, crazy, zany fun. The movie is directed by Robert Rodriguez. Many people consider him to be just an action director. Well, he gave us Desperado. He gave us Sin City. But he's also great with comedy. He gave us those popular Spy Kids movies. And he also gave us the Jetsons. Bottom line, this movie belongs to Danny Trejo, who's just great, slicing and dicing his way as he takes on scores of bad people in a vengeance, bullet-laden flick. Also, last but not least, I can't forget Cheech Charon. Remember him from Cheech and Chong? He stars as Padre, who happens to be possibly an ally of Machete, maybe by blood, who manages to safeguard the Mexican immigrants and the refugees who are trying to just live a good life in Texas. But naturally, everything gets turned upside down. You have lots of fighting, crazy over-the-top stunts, and Steven Seagal, what can you say? He's terrific as a crazed-out Mexican drug lord. On a scale of 1 to 10. To be honest with you, This movie is geared towards the action crowd. It's not for the people that like Masterpiece Theater or Downton Abbey. This is full-on crazy stunts, action, shoot-em-ups, and lots of machetes going everywhere. I give it a 9. Robert Waldman for Movie World. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you again.